I worked in war areas for many years of my life, and I think these are places where you can see what happens in the worst situation possible, where humans are doing the worst possible things to each other, and what happens to women in those situations. So it's kind of the extreme scenario of where the woman carries a lot of the burden of a society that collapses, a society that turns very violent against each other, and that just loses grounds and values. The focus of every day of work was always around armed conflicts. It was around issues like Guantanamo Bay and torture in Abu Ghraib in Iraq, or conflict in the Middle East and so forth. So I felt I needed to move away to something more peaceful and something maybe more constructive, more in the development, not just a humanitarian and trying to save lives and patching up disasters, but moving on to something more constructive. I was actually called up by a man, a businessman, a Swiss businessman. His name is Jan Borgstedt, who at the age of 33, that is 10 years ago, decided to create a philanthropic foundation that focuses on girls and women's empowerment. And what I like about this are two things. One is that there are not that many men who decide to focus their philanthropic endeavor, resources, time, network on promoting girls and women's empowerment. And Jan is one of them. And what was also very interesting for me was to work with somebody who is an entrepreneur, a businessman. And he's very much the kind of venture entrepreneur, a person who creates new businesses, is out to explore new opportunities, and is quite successful at it, I must say. He didn't choose the easy issues. The first country he went to, or the second country he went to, is Afghanistan. It's not an easy place to go when you want to work on women's rights. And from there, the two of us have been working really to try in very innovative ways, in entrepreneurial ways, in collaborative ways, to, in difficult situations for women, create a greater space for women to speak out, to take a role in society, to be able to fulfill their aspirations, and also to contribute to the progress and the prosperity of their society. And that's what we do at Womanity. Thanks.
Subsidise my business and pay childcare.